Good evening. This is Reverend Natalie Jean, and I'm back with you with the Emma Curtis Hopkins movement. What a wonderful time it is to be able to express many things about the woman I love so much. Her and her teachings have moved us in a way that is indescribable. But the thing I want to talk about today is the aspect of practitioner work. Practitioner work is such an important aspect of spiritual life if one chooses to do so. Now, you may choose to just pray for somebody and just know that the person is whole, perfect, and complete. And that is a beautiful sentiment. Back in the day, they actually used to work with people, pray with people, see where their consciousness was, and actually make a move to work to heal these people. But they weren't actually healing them. The person that needed the so-called healing was healing themselves. I would like to get back to a place that we all unite as one to work with one another, to be able to get through the errors or challenges we seemingly believe that we have in our lifetime. Is it enough just to pray, to understand, and to know that somebody's whole, well, and perfect and complete? We, as spiritual beings, can see the other person as such. But there comes a time where we have to ask ourselves, where is that person's consciousness? How is it moving? We can hold the truth for them. It is true. But they must be able to hold the truth for themselves as well, so that they can get the perfect healing. Whenever somebody contacts me to know of a good treatment for a certain thing, I work with these individuals because I want to see the fruit of their labor. I want to see the miracles and blessings that come out of all their work, their prayer work. People need to get back in the aspect of doing the work of making a true and wonderful healing. It's not just about getting on your knees and praying to God and say, heal me, and then you walk off having all these fears and doubts and anxieties that this prayer request is not going to come true. But it is about praying not for a healing, but praying for wisdom and intelligence to know that there is nothing to be healed. We can't read all these books. We can't buy all these books and still not acknowledge the truth of our being and accept the truth. Many people have come to me and say, well, I believe and I've done this, and still things are not working for me, because there is a doubt. There is an anxiety. There is a fear consciousness that is going on there. Most people say, I have faith. I have an unwavering faith. And yet they'll pray for something and start to worry the instant they've asked for it, asking God, where is it? When you begin to ask God, where's the thing that I've asked for? You are doubting that God is going to give it to you. Things can come to you instantaneously only when you have an unwavering faith in yourself and in God. You have to believe in yourself as well. Because if you don't believe in yourself, which is God, the greatest power on this earth, things do not manifest outright. People want supply. They want abundance. They want all these things to come out of the universe. Yet, they don't think they're worthy. They don't think they're deserving. And yet they're asking, well, why aren't these things coming to me? I had a conversation the other day with somebody that wants a relationship. Yet they're telling me they're depressed, they don't love themselves, everybody out there in the world are nasty people. Well, I'm saying, well, you're projecting these things out. Yet you want somebody to come near you. You want somebody to love you, but you don't even love yourself. So how is that person going to be able to get anywhere near you to give you the love that you so desire? We must be the thing that we want. So, if you want love, you better be love. You better talk in love. You better have the most positive consciousness in the world to have that most amazing love that you want in your life. Now, if you really want to do the practitioner work, there's one thing. You really have to believe that you're whole, perfect, and complete. You have to be so in tune with God, because anything that is going on in your mind is going to go to the other person's mind. If you read Lessons in Christian Science by Emma Curtis Hopkins, there is a treatment that she does for this young lady that is suffering from something. And she has to remind that individual that she has no connection to any history of disease with her parents, family, or anything like that, that she was made whole, perfect, and complete. Now, there was a point where Emma was doing this treatment where she didn't think she could heal this person, but then she realized that the person was actually healing herself. By the fact that she believed in Emma's teachings, she believed in her works, Emma started to believe in herself, and the individual being healed believed that she could be healed, that God was actually working through her, as her, and for her during the time of healing. Practitioner work is a very important, I think, thing in the aspects of spirituality, because you can speak to somebody that understands where you're coming from, that can give you some principles to help you through that thing, that so-called thing that you need to heal. But the truth is that there is nothing really to heal. If you believe in God, you think that God flows in and out of your body, what is there to heal? You know, our consciousness is always something that we have to work on. And we need to stop giving in to the sensations of the news, media, and all that stuff, because they're going to try to tear you down, try to pull you away from your own belief, the truth that you know that is already out there, that there is nothing that can stop us. There is nothing that can kill us. There are no diseases that can affect our bodies unless we allow them to. And we must decide whether we, as spiritual beings, are going to give in to the human concept, or are we truly going to start believing that we are spiritual beings here for a common purpose. And that purpose is good. That purpose is to work with all the gifts that we have, that God has bestowed on us, and to realize that there is no one above us, no one below us. But the truth is that we are all on the same level. We all can work together to have a wonderful, beautiful universe. We must learn to love. Who? We must learn to love God as ourselves. We must be able to stand in the mirror and say, I love everything that I see. There is nothing wrong with me. God never makes any mistakes. And I am one of his representations. And I am worthy, and I am deserving. I am all things that I need to be. And no one can deter me from what I know is true. We must stay firm to our truth, because you know the truth does not change. But we must get into this aspect of helping one another. And we must get into this aspect of caring about one another. I care about the universe. I care about the people in it. And I want to help people any way that I can. I thank the people like Reverend Terra Nova, who puts out the Bible lessons at his own expense, so that everyone can be able to purchase them. These lessons were hard to obtain. I should know, because I got them, most of them, from Chicago. And he got some of them, and we both got some of them from the INTA archives. It has been an arduous process, but it was well worth it, because I have seen the miracles and the blessings in people's lives. I have seen people jump up for joy because they said, aha, I understand where I come from. I understand these mystical interpretations. Somebody once said Emma was hard to understand. If you put that in the universe, then that's what it's going to be, hard. I say no, it is easy to understand, because it's just about Jesus's preaching. It is about his understanding, his connection, and his message to all of us, that yes, we can do as he did. We can do so many wonderful things because we were blessed by God. Remember, we must start working as one, united as one. Namaste.